Welcome back to Own the World Plays Out of the Park Baseball 21. It is time for the 1875 season as we go for a three-peat. You can see the predictions for this season. It puts us 5 games clear and 70 wins. We are playing 96 games now, so season's getting stretched out a little bit. We're going to take a quick gander over here at transactions. If you skipped our off-season series. So, we made one small trade. We traded Jim Snyder and got Charlie Hodes. Basically, some extra player, basically, at this point. A bench player who can sort of play a lot of things, but not really. We had an expansion draft, and so we lost John Cassidy, wrong group. Dan Collins, John Glenn, Joe Batten, Everett Mills, Len Lovett, Ed Stratton, Eddie Booth, and Frederick Allen. And in the draft, we took John Cassidy, our first-round pick. He is currently in AAA, and he is hopefully the next starting pitcher that we are able to go with. George Knight, Pud Galvin, Charlie Waite, Bill Kuhn, Alfred Metcalf, and unknown Sullivan. So, current situation of our lineup looks pretty much the same as it has in the past, except now Jim Devlin is going to get some more playing time and be moving over to first base, but he should be just fine there. And we did make the move getting Holly Hollingshead up. So that will be, he may get some playing time, and Charlie Hodes is here kind of to back up some things, Burdock, Beals, and then pitching going forward. See Al Pratt and Riney Walters, and then George Knight kind of serving as the extra. So let's go ahead. We'll jump on in and see where we go. So we open up against Boston. And it's a 6-12 loss. That's not how we want to start the season off. Bellin had a good game. I don't know why he's batting towards the top of the lineup, but Al Pratt was pretty bad. 6 earned runs off the bat. Okay. Turn around. We play the Athletics, who are predicted to win in the American League. So, important game early on against one of the better teams. Good chance to test ourselves. And we lose 3-4. Oh boy. It's against Brett. That's not good. But, I mean, Walters pitched a decent game. So, next up is Hartford. Let's see how this one goes. Hartford Dark Blues are out in front. See if you tried to do anything strange. We won 10-6. That's good. Anson 3 for 5 in a pair of doubles. Drove in 3 and scored once. And we pitched Pratt. Went 9 innings. I feel good. A little worried you were going to try to go to a 3-man rotation. You still think you are, but thankfully you have not gone there yet. So next up, the Athletics again. Another Walters and probably Britt matchup. Well, no, they're off. Yeah, it's probably Britt again. It's based on things. 6-1. Riney Walters look good. Hatfield had a run-scoring triple. Okay, that's not probably the key hit in the game, but that's fine. We only had 8. He had 2, so good credit to him. Bellin probably shouldn't be batting second, but some interesting lineup decisions made by our manager, and we beat Britt, which is always important, just to keep him, make sure he stays humble. So next up will be the Red Stockings again. They are 4-5 as the American League continues to be bad. And it's an 11-6 win for us. Very good. Bechtel, 4 for 5 with double, 3 singles. Scored 2 runs. So overall, good game. 3 hits for Hatfield as well, and 3 for Devlin. Gotta like what we're seeing there. That should be the end of the month as well. Nothing important to check on in our reading. And the Philadelphia Centennials have gotten 3 wins, almost matching last year's win total already. Somehow the Red Stockings are out in front of us. And we lose to New Haven. Go to 3-3. A lot of errors there. A lot of errors. So we're not liking that. So next up, the Centennials. Hopefully we can beat them. We hate losing to them. So now we can refer to them as Bad Philadelphia instead of Bad Washington. There we go. And we keep them in their rightful place. Yeah. Good hitting and good pitching. Why did you say that for Al Pratt? You went 1 for 4. Okay. I don't know if that was that spectacular, but Hyam, 2 for 5, 3 RBIs. Yeah, okay. So next game, another one with the Boston team. Boston Red Stockings. They have not been off to the best start, and it's an 11-7 win for us. Slowly creeping in the right direction. We came on late in that game, scoring 8 runs across the last 3 innings. Anybody have a good day there? 3 for 5 for Paber. Gonna like that. 3 for 5 for Devlin. Devlin knocked in 3. Getting good play out of Devlin this year, so I think we like that. Okay. Next up, the Red Stockings. So this is the National League St. Louis team. Definitely want to play well and stay ahead of them because they are an expansion team. And it's 7-3, so that's good. That sets us up well. Moving forward, Pratt pitched fairly well. 3 hits for Hatfield, 2 for Anson. Keep playing. And St. Louis, 6-0. We got a shutout. 5-hit shutout. Ryan A. Walters had a nice game. We only got 9 hits. Middle of the lineup came through. Hyam, Anson, and Paber all with 2 apiece. Radcliffe with 3 RBIs. Can't complain. We continue to slide up the standings. Game and a half back of the Mutuals, who were not predicted to be towards the top of this thing. So that's a plus. So now we're playing Brooklyn. Now Brooklyn has been our rival this whole time. Hopefully we can take some from them. And 7-5. That's what we like. Take them from them early. You're giving credit to Devlin, okay? 2 hits apiece for Hyam, Anson, and Paber. And Devlin. Devlin towards the back of the lineup, hitting 7th. Not a bad deal. And while I'm thinking about it, this is where it gets tricky. Because I could have Devlin pitch. But I need his bat. Our pitchers are holding their own. Would feel better, I think, staying the way we are. Okay, now we're playing Brooklyn again. And their pitcher, Blong, is 0-4, so hopefully we can keep that streak going for him. And we do. An 8-1 win. 15 hits for us. I don't know why you're highlighting Hatfield. Anson went 3 for 4. Paber 4 for 5. Only 5 RBIs to get to 8 runs, but Brian Walters had another good game. He has had a nice late season or late career. It's hard to call it late career. He's 32, but it only his fourth season. But he has been a force to be reckoned with. So now we are playing a game at St. Louis. It's supposed to be the Red Stockings, the National League expansion team. Our second such go around against them, and it's a 5-1 win. And now we're starting to streak out towards the front. Yeah, Anson, 5 for 5. Those are the days that hopefully are more common with him. 3 RBIs. So gotta love that from him. We're going to start voting for the All-Stars, which I don't care about. Now we play Keokuk Westerns, who are apparently not a very good team over in the American League. But that doesn't stop us from finding a way to lose 11-4. We got hammered at the beginning of that game. Paber and Anson both pick up a decent number of hits, but Granny Walters has a bad game, so tough luck for us. Next up, Hartford, who is off to a good start in the American League. Not listed as starting pitcher, so hopefully that's a plus for us. Apparently not enough of a plus, so we lose 5-4. We get the hits, but it's not enough. Yeah. Don't really know what to say. Charlie Mason, their closer. That's just a tough loss. Now it's New York, so this is good. This is a key game here early in the season. Win this, we start to close in, and we got a 3-0 shutout. I like that. Only a game and a half back now. 7-hitter for Walters. We scored early, and we held on. Hatfield, 3 for 5, and Paber, 2 for 4. You're really hanging on to Bellin. Man, is he... I don't know why. His hitting has just fallen off. At some point, we're going to have to do something to shake that up. So it's now New Haven. They're playing well. But we pick up the 7-5 win and move only a game back, somehow in third place. What? The what? There we go. Holly Hollingshead had a good game. They decided to play him over Bellin. Our manager started to trying to figure out what to do there. Bellin may be the better player, but Hollingshead, they're really, yeah. We have 2 pretty average center fielders, and I guess we just play the hot hand at this point. Next up, Philadelphia and Frank Buttery. So a battle for second. And it's a 4-2 win for us, and we move only a half game back. So, any big days? Anson, 3 for 3 with a walk. Nicely done. So we'll take that. Next up, the Red Stockings, who 500 team in the American League. Win might pull us into at least a tie, but we lose and fall. Well, we stay a half game back. 6-8 was a late comeback, but it was nowhere near enough. So, yeah, just not a lot of hits. Apparently, we didn't string them together there. Again, Philadelphia and Frank Buttery. Can we take him back to back? And it is a 7-2 win. It allows us to move into a virtual tie for first with the New York Mutuals. So, how do we do in this one? Just kind of spread the hits around. Ronnie Walters goes the distance. We'll take it. And we get to play New York. for the lead. And it's a 1-3 loss. That sucks. Because those are the ones that can have a big difference when you're head-to-head. Now we play Hartford. Hartford's been pretty good this year, so never an easy out. But apparently it was this time. As I get proven wrong time and time again, it's a 15-2 game. We smack 23 hits. Everybody gets in on the party. Bechtel goes 4 for 5. Hyam goes 4 for 5. 3 RBIs to Wolters. Everybody has a nice game, although Radcliffe has just fallen off, well, a cliff. 163, geez. 14 for 86 early going here, but still on pace to be a 1.5 win player. I think WAR is just not calculated well. Let's go with that. So as we are coming here to the end of May, let's actually finish today because I'll get my personal message here, my player development update. Ryan Wolters, his potential is just varying. Paber, you're thinking is going down a little bit, potential in his defense. Yeah. We're probably going to need to start thinking about selling there. Bill Kuhn, his potential drops, but as a catcher, you feel he's better. Okay. And he's knocking around that single A pitching, so that's a good deal. So, next up, Philadelphia again. A win here would be key, keeps them from getting too close. It's a 14-0 win. We knock them back. 5-hitter by Al Pratt. We love those. We knock 18 hits. Everybody gets at least one, and Hyam, Devlin, and Radcliffe each get 3. Somewhere Radcliffe has picked up a home run, take the team lead. And he had 2 triples, too. He's just having a ball now. Hopefully he can get himself back in the groove here. Next up, the Red Stockings, the expansion team in the National League, who tied in the win column with the Centennials, but have a better loss record. Apparently not going to start a pitcher, so that hopefully goes to us. And it does. It's 15-5, 18 hits. Gets spread around. Bechtel, 4 for 5. We emptied the bench. Devlin went 3 for 4 with 4 RBIs. Hyam had 3 RBIs. A lot of doubles. Nice game all around. Ryan Wolters, 1.81 ERA. Those guys both having nice seasons. Tricky Nichols, 0.99 ERA. Oh, wow. Our guys aren't showing up on many leaderboards here, but that's okay. We technically have a half-game lead. How did the Washington Nationals get back in this? Now they're over in the American League? I'm all confused. I'm really confused. So it must be now the other Washington team. This is the good Washington, but they've now decided to name themselves after the bad Washington. That's just confusing. And we lose 6-2 to them. That was just a mess. Only 5 hits. Paper got 2 of them. Well, Paper's defense is probably leaving a lot to be desired. And we're a half game back. And the standings make no sense. We do get to play Brooklyn, who has been having a bad season. We'll take that anytime Brooklyn's down. 7-6 and 17. Wow. Oh, wow. We had to score 5 in the 9th to tie it. And we sneaked. Picked up, I guess we must have emptied everybody else. Run scoring double for Bechtel. 3rd in runs scored with 25. 3 for 8. He's really the only one who had a decent day. Well, Anson went 4 for 8. But yeah, Bechtel, 17th inning. Wolters went 9. Nicely done. Knight went 5, and Pratt went 3. You know, just how you drew it up, just how you draw it up. Unfortunately, Pratt's going to have to turn around and pitch against Keokuk. And that probably was the problem. Yeah. Yeah, Pratt probably ran out of gas. He's probably a little tired. So, that one was probably due. But we're a half game back. We're competing. It is the Whites, though. That was a team we didn't want to get up in here. They were predicted to be one of the top 3. Brooklyn, though, has been bad. And we get to play Philadelphia now. It's a key game. Early season win that could mean a lot, and we go the wrong way. And, excuse me, we lose 6-4. Does not play well. Not play well. We got a lot of runs late in this one. Next up, St. Louis. We fall in the game and a half back. The expansion team in the American League. This hopefully is a win. Good. Let's beat up on the bad teams. 10-2. Pratt had a good game. Spread those hits around. Bellin 3 for 6. Hyam 2 for 6. 3 for 4 for Paber. 2 for 4 for Anson. A lot of singles, but it's enough to get us through that game. Next up, Philadelphia again, or the Athletics, the best American League team. Oh, we've got 2 good Philadelphia teams. American League Philadelphia, 6-4. Good, we move a game back. Alrighty, Wolters had a good game. Bechtel, 3 for 5. Hyam, 3 for 5. 2 for 5 for Radcliffe, having just a complete train wreck of a season. Next, the Brown stocking. So, the American League St. Louis expansion team. Hopefully this is a win. It should be. And it is a 16-1 beatdown. 24 hits for us. Five hits for Radcliffe, so yay him. That moved his average from like 179 to 219, so that would be the plus. And 3 hits for Anson and Paber and Hyam. Yeah, you know, all those guys. Next up, Buttery in the Philadelphia Whites again. Can we get the win to get us over the hump against them? Yes, we can. 10-6. We now have a half-game lead, but are behind on percentage to 2 teams. Because apparently we're the ones getting the early season games this go around. 10-6, 6-run 8th. Wow. Wolters doing it all. 2-run. He had 3 RBIs in the game. He had 3 hits. He led us in everything. Great game for him. Little break and we get Keokuk. We have not announced starting pitcher, so hopefully advantage us. We've now fallen behind again. 9-8. Virtual tie. We love those. Again, we had to score a lot of runs late. But Bechtel walked us off. Those are the things we like. Pratt went 4 for 5 and Bechtel went 3 for 5. Yeah, our pitchers have been leading the way of late. I don't think we've been as dominant as they predicted we would be. Anson moved into the lead in RBI. Bechtel competing for the batting title. There's the shock of the year. And we get the Atlantics next, who are slowly climbing. We don't want to let them get too much momentum, though. 3-1. We beat their best pitcher. We've won 6 in a row. Only gave up 4 hits. That's, I think, the key in this whole game. Anson drove in another run. Bechtel drove in 1. So we'll take that. We're on the road here for a little bit. We play New Haven, or traveling a bit. At home for New Haven, who, let's look for them. 500 team in the National League, still in a virtual tie with the Philadelphia Whites. New Haven has announced a pitcher. We always like it when teams don't. But a 6-3 win anyways. Ooh, wow, a lot of, like 7 in a row there. 6-3, only got 5 hits, but we did a lot with them. Top of the lineup did damage, and Haya drove in 2. Hey, sometimes it's all it takes. Next at the Red Stockings, who have always been a tough out for us. And now we win 14-8, and we're technically a game up. The standings make 0 sense again because of the huge variance in the number of games we've played, and we have 2 6-run innings. Hyam, you're saying, went 4 for 6, scored twice, drove in 2. Very nice. Anson scored twice, scored 3 times, drove in 2. Wolters continues to hit well, drove in 2. Next up, at Washington. This is the good Washington, who've now changed their same name as the bad Washington. And we lose because that would make sense. And we get walked off 5-4. Yeah, well, it's been a tough one. Anson drove in 2 more. Now we play Philadelphia's back-to-back. American League Philadelphia, who's continued to be... Oh, wow. Ouch. We fall a game back. Nothing too exciting there. And next up would be... oh, them again. Let's get this out of our system. 5-4. We're a half game back, but in 3rd place. Big Iron team is a game and a half back. We walk them off. Turn the favor. John Radcliffe walked him off. He's out to 248 after going 4 for 5. Drove in a pair. Back into the lineup did their job. Pratt goes 11 and doing pretty good. We get to play Brooklyn again, and continuing to have a 500 season. Now we take them 10-6. That's what we like. So we like Radcliffe. Okay, you're going to say something insane, but he finished 4th in the National League in slugging percentage in 1871. But he drove in 3, so yay him. You're excited to start Hodes. But he went 2 for 4 and drove in a pair. So, good job on him. Back half of the lineup came through. Bellin continues to struggle. We're going to have to figure out that center field. We've got defensive out there, but it's not carrying the day. I received a personal message, player development update. You like George Knight. He's looking better. Yeah. Okay, Brooklyn. Again. We're a half game back, so it's important. We can potentially move up at least into a tie. Go 8-3. Unfortunately, Philadelphia wins as well. 5-run 7th is what carries the day. And apparently Pratt was doing it all again with a 2-run double. I am 2 for 5 again, taking a little break. So good game all around. Now a pair at Hartford. So, who are sort of in the lead in the American League. Now it's a double header against them. So, let's see. 2 for the price of 1. And we split them. Now the standings make less sense than before. Philadelphia's leading. Then the Mutuals are 3 games back, and then we're half a game back. So 10-3 victory. Spread them out. Pratt had a decent game. Yeah, I guess it was a close game until the ace, so yeah, a triple would do a lot of good there. Back half of the lineup getting hits, so we like to see that. And then we lost 1-6, which is too bad. So now we play Philadelphia again. We play the National League Philadelphia, who's leading. We can maybe jump them if we win. And we do. 16-8, we're a half game back and behind a team that's 3 games back. A lot of runs and a lot of places. So, hits pretty evenly spread. We played a lot of people. Bechtel and Bellin each had 3 RBIs. I wish we weren't playing Bellin so high in our lineup. That does worry me. And George Knight got a first career save, so good for him. And we are about to learn the All-Star teams, so very fascinating at this point. So let's see what we got. Hopefully, we get to see some of our players come through for us. So the rosters have been announced. Who got in? Ryan Walters, 15-6, 2.3 ERA. Having a nice season. Not great, but giving us enough at 33. Okay. Decided to give George Knight the nod. Interesting. He's, 27.2 innings. Probably on pace for a reliever of the year if he's going to pitch like that. I mean, that's phenomenal. Chaim just continues to do Chaim things. I mean, 343, just having one of those years. Cap Anson hitting 337, 11 doubles. He's having a very nice year as well. Look at that. That is spectacular. And they think he can get even better. That's frightening. Anybody else? Charlie Paber? Not having his Grady here. He's basically having the same year he had last year, which was not bad a year, but still. And Bechtel. Bechtel's having an amazing year for him. He's hitting 381. Something got into him. He's always just been a middle-of-the-road player for us, but it's come together this season. So let's see where we end up. So today's the home run derby. And it goes to John Bass. Not a shock. He's probably one of the best hitters. And the All-Star game. And we continue, and the National League continues to lose. We'll take a quick gander through our league leaders here. Let's go check out the National League. How are we looking overall? Where do we fit in? So average, Bechtel, Chaim, Anson. Home runs, Gatsteyer's way out in front. Bellin's picked up one. RBIs, Anson and Bechtel on the chase. Bechtel, even though he's leading off, is on the chase. Yeah, lots of good-looking things in there. Pitching leaders. So Pratt tied for first, Walters in second. I mean, we're getting what we need out of our pitchers. We're just, I don't know. Let's take a quick look at our team statistics. So runs, 332. doing well there. And that's one of the big ones. Doubles, we've got the most. Triples, got the most. Home runs, we're behind there, but that's just kind of random. It's 6-2. Average, we're hitting 289, so doing pretty good overall. Look at those. Look at some of those. 233, 198, 212. I mean, 303 OBP. Philadelphia's a little bit better. Slugging, 360. That is us. OPS, 663. We've got the lead there. Pitching, runs, 204. That's probably the problem, is we're giving up too many runs. Now, earned runs, and the average against us is 242. Those two are doing much better. We're actually just about league average. Pitching. So that's probably the biggest issue we're having, is our pitching starting to fall off a little bit. Fielding, anything here show up as being out of whack? Average, average. Our zone rating's really high. So, really kind of interesting. Setting up for an interesting end of the season. We're a game and a half back. Philadelphia's way out there. We've got too many losses, but hopefully we can pull this together as we try to pull off our three-peat. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye!